Good morning, YouTube. My name is Joseph with Average Joe's Disc Golf. I'm on my way to Nani Park. You might hear the wind. Sorry about that. I have my windows down, but yeah, today we're gonna be doing a little bit of practice on form, mainly with putters and mid ranges, a couple fairways, drivers. Gonna do it to the standstill, 2 sets, and then gonna do a couple of X steps, 2 sets, and maybe do some shots over the tee and see where it goes, see how get close to the basket, things like that. Work on lines, maybe, just depending. Probably work on lines while working on the X step at the same time. So yeah, it'll be fun. All right, guys. Well, I am gonna go ahead and park and get ready, and I'll send it out to future me who's gonna do some commentary while we're doing this. All right, check you out later.
Well, hello, I am future Joseph. I want to say thank you for the on the field, Joseph. You know, you're doing good. But before we do this, I do want to say sorry for not having what I needed to actually do some filming of me throwing. I did have some good throws. But the question is, do I make it to 300? We'll find out. With the footsteps, I'm gonna be having it to this way, so you'll see me kind of talking, and you'll see the footsteps. You know, I guess my right side. Yay! No. But in all seriousness, doing this type of practice, doing the standstill, putter mid range, did help me out a lot. It helped me out quite a bit. So let's keep on. I'm gonna keep on practicing that. Hopefully, get further distance as I keep on practicing. Get some other techniques going. Hopefully, get my forearm going better. You know, watching a couple of videos from learning how to do it. But we'll do another video, and this time I won't forget the stand I need to record. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with the throws. So I've already thrown them. I'm actually getting ready to take my steps. This is the first set of my putters that I'm throwing. I try to do kind of a nose up type of thing because my putters are overstable, so I'm trying to do a little backward adjust, I guess you can say. Some of them did came out good. The one I do need to work on and try to throw more is my zone. I'll probably throw that more forearm, and I'll try to get that going. Where if I throw it, I'm not gonna throw a forearm roller. So right now I'm just cleared 150 feet, but 159, 160. Ooh. And these are just my putters. Max range was about what 200 feet for my putters. Let's go ahead and check that out. So 152. 152 was my distance for. Which one was this one? I think this was my zone, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, from my zone. The 152 from my zone. Backhand. Again, this is all backhand. This is no forearm or anything like that. This was just a standstill backhand throw. And yes, I'm not wearing a hat right now. Showing off somewhat of my long hair. I mean, it's come back where you can kind of not see it, but yeah, see, saved. The thing is with learning my putters, it was a good thing. Pro shots, definitely. Layups, yeah. So this was my Star Wars Lona. Go ahead and get back and go. Probably was a little bit further than that. No, it was about that. It's alright. Ooh, I'm in the 170s now. Does it stay in the 170s? Does it stay? Does it stay? Does it stay? Yes, it does. So yeah, 172. 200 what was the max for Lunas, if I'm not mistaken. So, ooh, That kind of hurt. Bringing into things. So again, 172 with my Lunas. I think I got one more. I threw a roach. I threw the roach also. It's not my normal putter, but it's gonna come out of the bag. But you know, it is what it is. Um, but ooh, fantasy football, yeah. Nah, that don't mean nothing. Oh, that was my other Luna. Yeah, I still got one more disc to do. Um, but I mean, practicing my form, especially on a standstill, it is. I don't know. I mean, it's good, but I feel like it's not good at the same time for me. You know, like I mean, think of terms of baseball. Swinging, hitting at the tee, it does good. It makes you see the ball and take a look at the ball. But at the same time, it's just in one spot, you know? So you're getting used to swing down the middle. Oh, look at Joe Maz Pro pop up for my YouTube. But yeah, I'm probably gonna block that. But I mean, it's just what is it? I mean, it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to get cut off. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Um, but yeah, it's hitting off a tee just gets you one there. I mean, doing the standstill, yeah. I mean, you do it during the tournament, so I mean, it is good. I'm not saying it's not good to learn, and it is a good starting point. Makes you feel where your knees, tightening up your hip in the standstill. And like everybody says, practice does make perfect. It does. Um, Start off slow, stand still, and then do your X step. X step is the best thing. Before you do a run up, practice your X step. I mean, I kind of did it opposite. I'm not gonna lie, I did do it opposite. But learning the X step does help you better, slowly get you better and better for your run up. And I'm starting to learn that, and that's why I'm kind of redoing my form, and that's why I am getting close, hopefully closer to my 300 mark. This was one of my Lunas. It was at 158. No, it was my zone 158. I'm sorry, it was my zone. Um, but see, like the park I'm at, oh, nice open space to practice your distance. Somebody on the other side of the field was throwing the disc, towards me. Wasn't close to me, but it was um, it was just coming towards me, and you know, I got it to where we're kind of meeting in the middle of the field some throws, but no, I mean it's pretty nice. It's a nice field to throw and stuff like that, especially since we don't have a driving range for disc golf. You could easily just make a tee pad off of that right by the sidewalk, and there you go. There's your driving range. um, but yeah, I mean, it's 154. Kind of slowed down a little bit. I wish, you know, got close to the 200s. Yeah, max distance for putters, what, about 200, 150, I think. I don't know. I have to look for my cards. I have my cards that I made for the discs I have and discs I want to get. So I would know the max. I would know, study them, their flight paths and everything like that. So, you know, being about a year, a couple months already, about 150 for putters. I guess that's okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll let you see. I'll let you write comments below, say that's good or not. But for me, especially for throwing my putters, I feel like it was pretty good. You know, if it's not, I need to work harder on it. But I think doing about anywhere from 150 to 180, 190. It's good for putters. I mean, I'm not going to be like Paul McBeth and throw a putter 400 yards or 400 feet. I'm sorry, but if I can get there, I can get there. But um, but the where I'm at now, this little clip right here next to me, on my right, is set 2 of the putters. You see it. I'm getting close to throwing more and more, closer to 170 on most of my putters. Like I said, I still got to work on the zone, things like that. So now we're gonna go to mid ranges and fairway drivers. But yeah, I mean, as you can see on my phone, with the pop ups and everything like that, which I might edit out, don't know. So sorry if you don't see it, but I do watch a lot of Joe Mez shows and the tournaments that they show too. Practice rounds with Paul Ulibarri and Big Germ. I watch those, kind of learn to see what they're doing. They have little fun competitions, practice rounds, stuff like that, which is good. I don't know if they have any what they put on it, competitions like buying dinner or something like that, but just going out there practicing with your friends, of course, and everything like that is fun. So, but yeah, I mean, just doing a standstill. It does get boring. I'm not gonna lie. Just throwing and trying to chuck it in certain areas does seem pretty boring. But first throw, what was that? My Raptor 188 or 181. I'm sorry. Not bad. I haven't thrown my Raptor in a while. I've been mostly using my other fairway drivers and mid ranges. Again, this is 189. I think this probably was. Don't know what that is. Hold on. My Avenger SS. That I might use more of a roller disc than anything. But, but I just threw backhand on this one. I didn't try to throw a backhand roller or forehand roller on it. I just did normal straight backhands. It was, oh man, the weather was hot too. Sucks being in the heat. I'm throwing it all 188. Kind of crappy. My buzz. But this is all mid ranges. What mid ranges? Max is 250, I think, for most of these. So I'm close. Like again, it's not where I want to be. I want to be further along. But look, 190, and this is. Oh, is that my Malta? Especially for being a year. Almost getting the disc to the max distance. It's not bad. I mean, it isn't. I mean, I don't think it is. You know, but again, if you're gonna try to do competitions, yeah, you're gonna have to throw further than that. um, 500, 400, 500 feet is good. You don't really see the pros. I mean, the pros can throw it 600 feet and plus, but you don't really see that too often. You more see finesse or control shots hit certain spots on the courts where you can go and throw it where you want to throw it. Especially if you want to do like a spike hyzer or Anheuser or people, they don't just gun it. They gun it to a spot where they know the next shot will be easy for them. Look, 251. This one um was my heat. Yeah, heat 251. I mean, yeah, it's a fairway driver, a control driver, however you want to say it. But 251, not that bad. You know, I still have one more disc I need to search for. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. Doing this, showing you guys. I mean, you guys even though I don't have a lot of followers right now, which 9, 10 followers is it's okay. I mean, I wish, like I always do, I wish I can get more. Trying to determine how to do that, you know, but I will eventually try to get there. And my other heat, 267. But my main thing is I want to get better at this. I want I want to do tournaments. Now if I do pro level tournaments, yeah, that's awesome. That's great. But even if it's just amateur, like tier C, tier B tournaments, I would love to do that. I would love to film it, get you guys, breakdown of my game, stuff like that. Kind of what other people are doing, but a little bit more detailed. Tell you kind of like what Robbie C does on his little shows right now. He does one where he, kind of thinks, he tells what you guys think, or he tells the viewers what he thinks of to throw on certain tees and stuff like that. Okay, but yeah, I mean that helps everybody out. Um, Not just himself, but it helps you guys learn. Especially if you do throw the same disc he throws. It helps you out. I would like to do that. Do kind of a breakdown on each tee, but I don't have what the. I don't. I mean, I don't know a lot to do it. I'm still learning. But for this clip right here, this is the second set of mid ranges and fairway drivers or control drivers standstill. These first 4 clips are all standstill. No X step, no nothing. These are all just standstills. And I mean, it feels good throwing it. Like, I'm still practicing on my forms. That 163 multi, yeah, I threw it low to the ground. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the right distance. I didn't want to do that. I tried to do more of a, I guess, a hyzer flip on it, I guess, but I just went low, released it low. That's why the short distance. Even though 163 is not bad, but my goal is to do closer to 300. 207. I'm in the 200s, which is good. I'm averaging over 200 feet with my mid rangers and my fairway drivers, which is good. I'm not gonna say it's not. That's good. But I'm trying to push myself to get to that 300 point, to get to that 400 point. If I could get further than 400 point, awesome. But 400 points, 400 feet is how I would like to throw my drivers. But just doing it on control drivers and mid ranges, getting the halfway point of 400 feet, it's good. I mean, I think it is. I know it still needs a lot of work, but I'm slowly getting there. I tried something with this standstills and X step is where, while I'm reaching back, I kind of try to relax it, and then just kind of tug, bring it through, and have that flick. And for the most part, it felt good, especially when I'm doing it right. It felt like I wasn't putting a lot of power into it. I guess, yeah, a lot of power into it. It felt like I was just doing naturally, get here, then bring it back and start moving. Not getting back, holding it, follow through. No, my timing got a lot better with it, and I like that. I like my timing. That's the one thing. Standstills can help with timing. I grant. Whoever said it, I think it was like Paul Yoberry. Timing on a standstill does work. It works perfectly for timing. Now the proper steps, proper movements, that's going to take time. That's more of your X step, is your movement and leaning. Also timing. It's a different timing than a standstill. It is doing the next step. So trying to perfect that too, slowly. Helped out pretty good. The next round you'll see is the X step after this clip, but this one is going to be on the first tee. T1, it was slow because it was hot outside. This was, I guess, closer to noon, like as you see on top of there. It's already noon, and it's hot. It's hot in Texas right now. But I still went out there practice because practice makes perfect. Um, I know I'm just rambling, probably saying the same stuff over and over again. I do apologize. Trying to talk about my form without really watching it again on camera is a little difficult for me, especially right now. If I learn more, yeah, it'd probably be easier just looking at this. But thinking back, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, relaxing your wrist, and while you put it forward, you know, get that, get your front foot in front of you and that straight line, but I guess like in a 45. When you're stepping down on the ground, your toes should be making like a 45-degree angle, I guess you would say. I don't know if that's pretty accurate or not, but having your front foot staggered upwards and out, trying to get your hip engaged. That is the tricky part, especially for me. I was I guess you would say, yeah, I was right-handed, right-handed batter in baseball. My left foot was always up front, hitting. And I wish I stayed switch hitting so I can bat righty and lefty. Because right now the lefty would have helped with my footing. Trying to throw it next. So you know, but yeah, it is trying to redo my timing, especially on the opposite of my dominant baseball swing, is hard, and that's why I guess it is taking me a little longer to get the max distance or more distance from me right now. So that's what I'm working on with the X step and one step. I'll probably next week when I do take myself. Well, shoot, I don't think I can do next week. Next week I'll be on a train to Fort Worth. Gotta go see my son for his birthday and get to watch his first game, high school game. So yeah, I mean, you know, like I wish my son was more into disc golf, which would have been lovely. He would have been my first guest on the video, which would have been pretty cool, father son video. But yeah, this clip right here is X step on the first tee with putters, nothing but putters. The tee from the short, I was doing it from the short tee to the basket. It's 200 feet. Um, so my putters got turned over, hit out of bounds. And my first one got two out of bounds. And then circle to edge, one of them, and circle one edge on one of them too, or in the circle. What circle one is from 0 to 33 feet. So yeah, not even that one, even though it was out of bounds, wasn't too far from the basket. Which, and that's the one thing I kind of did with my X step. Practice my X step, but also practice working on the lines. As you can tell I guess you can kind of tell, especially when it gets closer up. You see two rows of trees, right there, and then the basket's on that very last one. So that right there, see, I was like, what, 4 feet away from the basket? Oh, that was awesome. Just seeing that throw, doing that backwards S, especially with my overstable, was awesome. Just seeing it, how I hit it right and everything like that. Then, yeah, I didn't have. So, but it just sucks only getting that one there. But yeah. It just, yeah, I wish I was able to get like these two. I mean, I got one in circle 2 edge, but trying to get two of them in circle 1, that would have been, 2, 3 of them just practicing circle 1, where just remembering that body movement, where I stepped, um, to get the line that I want. Let's see, look, another one, just maybe right out circle 2's edge or circle 1 edge, and all one's own. It's man, it was good. I liked where I was. Ooh, major spoilers. Sorry for the pop-ups. Again, it's using my phone to record my steps and everything like that for the UDIS throwing distance. So first first 4 sets, I didn't really aim for anything. I tried to get in the general area, but yeah. Ooh, Spider-Man. Oh, Gallant Goblin. Yeah, I'm a nerd also. So yeah. um, this is the second set of putters and mid ranges off this first tee. Oh man, but yeah, getting back to it, practicing the lines, practicing where to step, what angles to take to get to the line without hitting a tree. Even though, I mean, it kind of, yeah, trees. Oh, like the one that was 196 distance, I hit a tree and it's kind of stopped. So if I were to maybe not hit the tree, it would have been a little bit closer or maybe a little bit past it. Yeah, that one I did hit a tree. Not gonna lie, I did hit a tree on that roach. Um, this man, trees. Just gotta try to avoid them. And that's why I try to work on my line so I can avoid them. But man, it was a good practice. I'm not gonna say it wasn't. It was a good practice doing it, working multiple steps, multiple things, kind of at the same time to put it together. You know, doing my steps, practicing my lines, put it all together. Yeah, I really overturned that one. But I mean, still, it was still a little. But yeah, circle 1, circle 2. Yeah, circle 2. Even though it is out of bounds, not gonna. I wouldn't take it, but I still measured it. Still kind of. I mean, I was happy with the results, the distance, and everything like that. But overturning it. Ah, yeah. But I did get quite a few discs. Circle, you know, circle 2, circle 1. So I am happy about that. Mid ranges. Oh, that's a different story. I did. I mean, I did have a couple good shots. I did with my mid ranges. I didn't throw fairway drivers on that one. I just did straight up distance drivers. Um. All right. So this is first set of the mid ranges. Did only mid ranges. I didn't do any fairway drivers. No, I did not. I did only mid ranges. Oh man, but I mean, look at it, right in between the trees that I'm walking so far. But I did hit a lot more trees on my mid ranges. I'm not gonna lie, I did. Just, I thought was in the right spot the first throw I did, but no, it hit a tree. It still went forward. I'm still lucky. So like, yeah, practicing lines. Oh, that's gonna hurt me. I think. Um, trying to do hyzer flips, do hyzer spikes, and hyzer throws, overturn it, purposely overturn it, stuff like that. That's, especially if I don't have the power. The power! Um, it just hurt me. Look, 195, 5 feet away from the basket. Not bad. Really, not bad at all. It's not. I mean, then you see me go a little lower. Circle one, circle two, circle one edge, circle two. It's. I think once I learn the flight of the disc better. That's the one thing I do need to learn. Flight of the disc. And once I'm able to do my lines right, do it perfectly, oh, that'll be so much better. But I mean, sorry, I'm scooting up, trying to fast forward it because I was looking for my disc. I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find one of them for a while, and I just went up to do my buzz. I'm just gonna speed it up. I know I'm kind of going overboard, but I mean, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Seeing the disc golf pros throw that 400 feet, 500 feet, 600 feet. It's crazy. I mean, it makes the sport better. It does. But, just. I just hope I get there. Throwing those distance, throwing that. But yeah, I don't know. But today was just form and lines. First one, putters, mid ranges. The first four sets of those. Those were just my form, getting my foot, getting my hip engaged, getting my arm relaxed, where I'm not using my arm all the way, just relaxing it and using it kind of like a whip. Yeah, I mean, that's what this practice was. It was all just that. Nothing more. Um, I think that's it of the videos. I think. Yep. I mean, that is it of the videos. But yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead, head it back to Field Joseph again. And this will be me signing out. We'll head up back to the Field Joseph. He'll sign out too. And, if you do hit that like button, subscribe, help me with tips, motivations, things like that. Oh, speaking of which, my weight before we head off to Field Joe, I know, like I said, I haven't been posting, but my weight is getting down there. I mean, my people at work notice my stomach getting flatter, which is good. That's what I'm going for. I want a flatter stomach. And I do want to lose weight, but I do want to tone it up. So, with the comments, please, like I said, tips on my form, losing weight, exercises to do, anything helps. Not just for me, but anyone else trying to learn disc golf or trying to lose weight. Just leave tips and leave comments with tips. Motivation, help me, help the people, help anybody who watches this video learn about disc golf and losing weight. And or just leave any type of motivation, period. Say you have a motivation for, goddaughter or friend or cousin, family, sister, just leave motivation comments, period. Anything helps lift up the negativity of the world. Any positivity will help uplift the negative of the world. I mean, yes, I'm doing this video for me to help me practice to get better, but if this helps out other people show positive results in their disc golf or they're losing weight, that's a success. Again, You know, I'm not a pro golfer, disc golfer, not yet at least. I don't know if I would be, but that's my goal, is to try to do it, try to do a good pro tournaments and stuff like that. And I'm not a trainer, official weight loss trainer or anything like that. The workouts I do, types of workouts I do, are based on what I used to do when I was younger and actual playing sports. Now, if you know a trainer, get tips from them, perfect. Do that. You know, that doesn't hurt anything. You know, just do what you can do, and help push yourself the right way to get better and to lose weight and get better at anything else you want to do. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be signing out. I'm gonna head it out to Phil Joe for his sign out. So keep on hitting that like and subscribe button and leave comments. Thank you. Signing out at the booth, or Future Joe. All right, check you guys out later, and then you pay me for those change. And everybody starts off as an average Joe before they become a mighty Joe.
Alrighty, disc golf viewers, it's about 1 p.m. right now. Unfortunately, I didn't have the stand I needed for my camera, so I really can't do the videos, but I did record me going to my disc, so the feet wise, and see how far distance I've thrown. So I'm going to be talking over that. Well, my future me is going to be talking over that while I show you guys the clips of the steps I'm taking and where it kind of landed and stuff like that. On my X step, I went to the first tee pad on the reds, which is about 200 feet away from the basket, and then I did my X steps with putters and mid ranges. So we'll talk about that. Well, future me will talk about that. Future me will talk about that after I get rested and take a shower, because it is hot in Texas. So check you guys out later, and off to future me. See you later.